Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to share with you this video, guys. This is by far the biggest pull I have ever made, period. And I'm glad I can share it with you guys. So these are 2016, 2017 Optic basketball boxes, and no, they were not 1999, I wish. I'll tell you more about that in a second. I'm hunting for this card. So this is LeBron James base card. You can see Kobe Bryant's in the background. I think it's already, I think it's an iconic card. They're fetching about 45, 50 bucks a piece right now, ungraded. And so I picked up a few, but I was looking into it, and if you can find this card in a holo form, so a Prism Holo, 600, 450 bucks. These are the prices of this card selling this month, raw. So I thought it'd be really fun to try to find those cards in these boxes. But that's not all. Extreme value with these boxes. You can pull the Ben Simmons rookie card. It's fetching almost 100 bucks in a PSA 10. There's others as well. I mean, Giannis is in here, just his base card. You can pull that thing in a holo form. This card sold for 400 bucks this month. Those are sold prices right there. There's also a Dwayne Wade card with LeBron James in the background, and then that in a holo form is fetching a good amount of money right now. And there's a whole bunch of others. There's inserts for LeBron, there's inserts for Kobe in holo and non-holo form. Those are fetching a bunch of money right now as well. So I think it's a really good value to try to pick these boxes up. So I found them on eBay at a big seller that sells lots of sports product. I got them for about 55 bucks a piece. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I literally went there the next day to try to buy a couple more, and they had already jacked the prices up. Now they're going for like 85, 90 bucks on eBay, and that's for the blaster box. I mean, for what I almost spent on the blaster, that price now is for the hanger box, and you barely get any cards in that thing. So I feel like I got pretty lucky. I actually did find two more of these blasters on Amazon, and from a seller that I actually got for a couple bucks less than what I purchased these ones for. Those have not arrived yet, and I'm definitely going to open those as well, and I'll open them on the channel just because I think there's so much value. This LeBron James card, for example, I think that card, I think just by itself, even in the base form, I couldn't imagine it going down in price. I think it's going to be one of the most iconic cards of the decade by far, just because of the two future Hall of Famers you have on that card. Okay, so what I'm doing then for this video, and you may have noticed I'm doing this for a lot of my videos now, is I'm speeding up double time the footage. And I'm doing that because, especially with this break, I was going so slow. I mean, this video was probably like almost 45 minutes because I was definitely taking my time. So you got Jamal Murray, boom, right off the bat, rookie card. That's a $5 raw card, 20 bucks PSA 10. So the first card was a hit. I think that these cards are beautiful. I've opened Optic on the channel before, but these cards are really impressive. And as you can see, I'm taking my sweet time. If you watch my channel, you'll know, just in general, I'm actually pretty terrible at opening sports cards and Pokemon card packs. So I'm using great caution because I'm hoping to even just get the base of this LeBron James card I would have been excited about. But as you'll see coming up, I actually get a real whopper, which I'm still just buzzing over. And but you'll see that I'm using the scissors to open up, and then I'm gently opening from there these packs just so I hopefully don't wreck any of the cards. And it seems to work out pretty well for me. But yeah, these cards are fantastic, and I actually got pretty good hits just by themselves. And a lot of these rookies aren't too valuable at this point, but I did pull a couple good ones, like the first one that we saw there. Here I pull actually a nice Prism Holo card. So Stephen Curry, that one I actually didn't even notice it was I saw it said Prism, but I didn't kind of realize it was like a purple variant there, which is fetching a pretty good amount of money by itself, and raw and graded rather. So that was a pretty cool card. This Buddy Hield card, I've been collecting him actually, so it was really fun to pull him. I've been collecting his cards because I think he's going to be a stud. I mean, he already is, but I think he's like kind of up and coming. So I've been actively collecting him. All right, so coming up here, guys, things get weird. I'm gonna cut out the background music, and you're gonna hear my reaction live when I was actually doing this break. Here we go.
What? Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty embarrassing. But I was actually I was really excited. I didn't even know checkerboard was an option here, so I looked this up. Sold this month, $1,500 for this card, ungraded, graded. I mean, I think the sky's the limit. I didn't even know, like I said, when I'm recording this, and that bizarre reaction I had. I knew I got a holo, and I knew I pulled the card I wanted. I knew it was a holo, but I didn't even realize at this moment when I'm recording this that there's like an even rarer checkerboard variation. So this was like for sure the first time I've ever pulled that, a checkerboard anything actually, and so it was really cool to have found that. And so you see Kobe there, and it's just beautiful. They have this it has this checkerboard logo printed across the back. I've never seen that before at this point. So beautiful card. I thought about putting it in a top loader. You see I took great caution with my sleeve. I cut the corner off of that thing just to make sure I didn't ding any corners. I thought about putting it in a top loader, but then decided like maybe I'll get this graded. I don't know. So I put it in a card saver 1, and we'll see what I decide to do with it. I'm either just gonna keep it as is. I'm definitely gonna hold on to this one. I can only imagine this going up in value, and even just the base card, like I mentioned, the base card of this, I think it's a really iconic card, probably one of the biggest cards I would imagine of the decade, and just because of the two people that are on it, right? I mean, LeBron James and then Kobe Bryant. So I think it's a really amazing card. I feel very fortunate to have pulled it. And then so I'll just kind of rip through the rest of these. The rest of the cards here, I don't pull too much. I don't pull anything obviously as good as that, except boom, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons rookie card is actually a really cool card. It's one that I wasn't expecting, but in fact, if I was buying these boxes in 2016, this would have been the card to pull. So the Ben Simmons rookie card is one I mentioned earlier. PSA 10, it can fetch upwards of $100. So with this one, I spend a little extra time as well, just making sure I get it in the sleeve with absolutely zero corner dings. And I eventually end up putting this one in a card saver 1 too, because I'm debating whether or not I should get that sold. The centering on it. See, I'm not a real pro at the grading stuff. You see my hands are shaking. For the rest of the video here, I'm just kind of like, freaking out that I pulled this LeBron. So I get through the rest of these cards. Yeah, so grading is kind of a new thing for me. I've bought a couple graded cards recently, but sending stuff away. I have my first order in actually for PSA, but PSA got shut down here in California, so the stuff hadn't even gotten over there yet, and so we'll see. I'll get that stuff back eventually. It's mostly baseball card stuff, a couple basketball cards as well. But we'll see. I'll probably just hold on to these cards for now. But man, it was so exciting. I love Larry Bird, of course. So I sleeved up Larry Bird's insert card there. So hey guys, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the subscribe button. Please give us a like. And you know what? Leave a comment below. I'm interested to know what you guys think. I have no idea what the pull rate would be, what the odds are of pulling a card like this. It's obviously the best card I think I've ever pulled at this point, out of a box, out of a pack. I'm happy to share it with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's all I got for today. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.